What's up, guys? Welcome back to Devoted December day 15. It's hard to believe I've been doing this for 15 days straight because consistency is something that can be kind of tough for me. But that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today in a way. Today's topic is really about fulfillment. I don't have as many scriptures as I normally would, but I do want to share the conversation that I had with the Lord this morning and, share what He gave me in response, hoping that it helps you on your journey in any way, shape, or form. If you guys didn't check out my live yesterday, check that out. That was day 14. So there is a video for day 14. It's just live instead of a posted video. But anyway, on to today. This morning, I was struggling with having a sense of fulfillment. And I kind of did like an audit in my life, and I realized that it wasn't any one in my life or really any particular thing, but it was two areas of my life where I didn't really feel fulfilled in. And that's something that's kind of tough to wrestle with because you always want to be grateful in every circumstance, but sometimes it just doesn't have that like same satisfaction, I guess, that you would expect it to have, especially if it's something that you've prayed for or something that you've like even put time into and you're just not feeling that reward, So hopefully I'm making sense. But I started my prayer time today with the Lord by just simply being transparent with Him and saying, Lord, I'm struggling today in this particular area, lack of fulfillment. And I thought, what does the word fulfillment even mean? I'm feeling this, but what does it even mean? And so I looked up some synonyms for fulfillment. It means accomplishment, satisfaction, reward, wholeness. And there's a huge list of other words, but those are words that specifically stuck out to me. I'm not feeling accomplished where I'm at. I'm not feeling satisfied where I'm at. I'm not feeling like there's a reward for where I'm at, or I'm not feeling very whole where I'm at. And specifically in the area of career and in the area of personal wellness or personal well-being physically. I feel like I'm doing all the things right. I feel like particularly in my personal life, I'm doing the best I can spiritually, mentally, emotionally, but physically I know I can be better and treat my body better and steward it better. And then also in my career, right now I have a job, very thankful for this full-time job that I have. I love the schedule, but it's not a super fulfilling job. And so I took that to the Lord and I let Him know those two areas. Hey, this is where I'm struggling, God. This is where I don't feel that satisfaction. I don't feel that reward there. Can you help me with it? And this is just how my brain works. I had to actually draw out, the two areas. And then in each area, I had to tell the Lord, for my career and for my personal well-being, I'm not satisfied because I feel like I'm not doing enough and I'm not using my gifts. And so the Lord gave me scriptures for each area and strategy for each area. So the scripture for career is this. The Lord told me, you need your job. Don't quit your job. Okay. That's what He told me. He said, don't quit this job that you have right now. Don't. But He did say, a man's gift opens doors for him and brings him before the great. That's Proverbs 18:16. So instead of the Lord telling me to quit my job, He told me to start using my gifts. And I have time, blessed be the Lord, because I have a 9-to-5, a regular, 9-to-5 job, don't mind my heater, where I can invest into my gifts either before or after work, particularly after. And so that's something that the Lord told me to do. He said, don't focus so much on not feeling fulfilled at your job. Instead, focus on the gift that I've given you that could become your job one day. There's a gift that God has given each one of us that we didn't even have to work super hard for, but God blessed us with it. And it's something like you're naturally good at, you're naturally drawn to doing. For me, it's art, hence the name's Kaylins.Canvas. So He told me to focus on my art again and So that's what I'm going to do. The strategy is to invest in your God-given gift. Schedule shows and put yourself out there. That will give me more fulfillment in my career life, in my my, what is that called? I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. That'll give me more fulfillment in my work life, for real. And because I see God's gift as like a job to us. Like, we have to use our gift, steward our gift, like, especially for God's glory, right? So I'm thankful because the Lord has established me in a place where I have my 9 to 5 that pays the bills, and I also have a gift that God gave me, and I can invest into this gift. For the last however many months, I've really been investing into my job. I've been investing into my career. I've been investing into, learning the entire job and, doing the best that I can at it. I have really done that for the last few months, but now God is saying, okay, now that you're established with this and this still isn't really enough, focus on this area too. That way you can get good at both and you will feel that sense of fulfillment you're looking for. So that's what I'm believing God for in the area of my career specifically. And I want to mention, when I say career, I mean both my 9 to 5 and my God-given gift. Those two things are jobs to me personally. That's just how I look at it. And for my personal life, I guess, which really is my physical well-being, the Lord gave me scripture on that as well. Matthew 19:26. But Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. And God gave me that scripture for a reason. When it comes to how I feel about my health or my physical body, I put a lot of limitations on myself. So there's a reason that God spoke that scripture to me. And the strategy that he gave me is speak yourself up, push yourself, and do what you don't want to do. Don't think anyone can stop you. You're significant and you deserve this. Because it's something that I'm really teaching myself. I deserve to feel happy in my body. I deserve to feel confident and comfortable in my body. And it's okay to say, hey, you know what? I'm not where I want to be, but I know how to get there, and I deserve to get there, and I'm going to do the work to get there. And once I'm there, I'm going to feel that satisfaction, and people have a lot of mixed reviews on that. They have a lot of mixed opinions on that topic in general when it comes to weight loss, weight gain, whatever. But I just know myself. I know that, taking care of my body physically is something that I enjoy doing, especially when I'm like seeing the results of it and feeling the results of it, so those are the two things I'm after. And that was literally like my time with the Lord while I was at work today. I'm going to take more time tonight, Lord willing, but I wanted to share that today just to kind of be transparent on where I'm at in my journey. And, hopefully this inspires you guys to be transparent with the Lord in where you're at in your journey. If there's anything, whatever is on your heart, whether you're happy, sad, fulfilled, not fulfilled, searching for more, if you got too much, take that to the Lord and allow him to give you scripture and strategy. One thing I really loved about, I believe it was either David or it was Saul. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But someone had asked the Lord for wisdom. I believe it was Saul. I could be wrong. But someone asked the Lord for wisdom. And I'll link I want to say it's Saul, but I'll link the verse down below. But when you ask the Lord for wisdom, what does it say in James? That he gives it abundantly, without reproach, without judging you. He gives it abundantly. And so whatever you're feeling, give it to the Lord and ask for wisdom concerning it, and use it. Use it. Put it to practice, because man, I want to move forward, I want to grow, and I want to continuously get better. And I honestly love a good challenge. So I feel like the Lord kind of challenged me today in these areas. And so now, instead of feeling a lack of fulfillment, I do feel purpose in those two areas, purpose to work towards, you know. So I pray that this blessed you in some way. I know it's super different than my normal devoted December scriptures and my normal videos, but I pray that it helped you in some way anyway. And I love you, and I thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 16. Shalom.